Spend a workday with me as I transition from full-time corporate to full-time freelancing. Earlier this year, my company announced its closing and my role was impacted, so my last day is March 31st, which honestly became the push I needed to fully step into what I've been building. In corporate, I ran end-to-end influencer campaigns and partnered with creators to strengthen their content and thrive in their collaborations. And for the past 3 years, I've been building my content business on the side, and after turning it into a solid 5-figure side business, I knew it had the potential to be something bigger. So now I'm stepping into it full time and I'm so nervous, but I'm believing in myself. And if you're navigating your own next chapter, I'm so happy you're here and following along.
Hi, babies. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, baby.
A lot of my days have been spent in solitude, and I'm honestly still trying to figure out what those transition routines look like for me. So, a lot of these vlogs are definitely going to be kind of all over the place until I figure it out. Okay, well, that water is getting hot. I'm gonna do my breakfast smoothie. So I'm mixing green tea and shilajit to put in my electrolyte and creatine mix. I like to drink all of that together. It's just like a really nice concoction. But shilajit, I stumbled upon it like one of these influencers I was watching on TikTok, but it helps with hair, skin, bone health, balancing the hormones, and also energy. And so I don't have a lot to say about it right now because I feel like I haven't been super consistent with it and I haven't even finished a full jar yet. But I'll let you know if I feel anything. I feel like nowadays there's so many supplements out there that have different benefits, and sometimes it's hard to keep track of because I'm doing so many other things. But I'll let you know if I'd repurchase it again once I finish it. But it's definitely like an added thing. But yeah, I'll report back. But just gonna let this steep for a while I make my breakfast smoothie. I'm basically done with this kale bag, but a little trick that I like doing so that I don't waste my greens, before it goes bad, I like to freeze it and then I'll just throw it in my smoothies, and it's helped me not waste food multiple times because I can't tell you the amount of times that I've bought greens and I've needed to freeze it. Okay, perfect. Now I have a good bag of bananas that I'll freeze and I could just throw in my smoothies each morning. And these are not going to waste. Said this before, but I love having this smoothie every morning. I used to have breakfast paralysis. I used to buy so many new things, different things to make for breakfast. Kind of just got overwhelmed with how I should approach my breakfasts, and then it led to me not even eating breakfast or eating like a snack for breakfast. But ever since I started drinking this smoothie, I wake up in the morning, I look forward to it. I don't have to think too much about what I'm gonna have for breakfast. I know that it's gonna be filling. I know that it has a lot of good nutrients, and I don't waste money because I used to just buy so many groceries for breakfast, but then I wouldn't cook it and then it would go to waste. It has oat milk. Definitely get an unsweetened liquid of choice. Like if you get oat milk or almond milk, make sure it's unsweetened. Mine has 3 grams of sugar, but I didn't know that it had sugar when I bought it at Costco, and I don't want to waste it, so I'm just trying to get through it. It has oat milk, kale, blueberries, banana, flax seeds, chia seeds, Greek yogurt, a whole serving of Greek yogurt, which is 18 grams of protein, and then collagen, which also has 18 grams of protein, so that's already 36 grams of protein to start your day, and almond butter, which is a healthy fat. So if you have breakfast paralysis like I did, definitely try incorporating a smoothie and then go from there. It also has banana, did I say that? But it's good every time. Just finished some reporting for work, and now I'm gonna jump into finishing my content creation, so editing some of my vlogs and then doing some admin work. I think I might do admin work first because I saw some emails that I need to get to, and then I'm gonna edit and post a vlog and then edit more vlogs and then jump into filming content for UGC. Also, I'm using the DJI to film, but it's quite a bit of a learning curve figuring out the color. Like, I used to film on my Sony a5100. I loved how the camera made me look. Like, the colors were so vibrant. It was so nice. I didn't have to do any color grading. And for this DJI Osmo Pocket 3, there's just a bit of a learning curve. Like, sometimes I feel like I look too pale. It accentuates my flaws a lot more. Like, I just felt like I was airbrushed in the Sony a5100. Like, that was my baby. But now with this DJI, I need to figure out and get used to it. But yeah, so if any of you have like a favorite editing software, please let me know. I'm currently using CapCut just because it's pretty, like, I'm used to it. But I am thinking about like maybe Adobe Premiere or Final Cut Pro and other things, just because sometimes CapCut could be gimmicky. So let me know. But any hoots, I'm gonna start editing. I'm gonna jump into freelancing, but I need to clean my desk first. Okay, I received most of my due dates for February, so I'm just adding it to my calendar so that I can keep it on my radar. But I also have a media project tracker that I have that organizes all of the brands that I'm working with, how much I'm getting paid, what the deliverables are, what the product is, and when the date is due. But I also like to bring the due dates into my Google Calendar because I blend it with my personal events as well, so I can just understand everything that I need to do personally and professionally. And as I prep for this next chapter, I'm just gonna see what works best for me. Obviously, with the corporate role, things are very separated. Like, I had my laptop for my corporate role and then I had my personal laptop, but now that I'm transitioning to freelance full-time, I only have one personal laptop and everything is just gonna be blended, which I think is nice because since freelancing is so flexible, it's really good to see everything that I'm doing personally and professionally all in one place. A bulk of my projects are due the middle to end of February, but I'm gonna try to just create all of it as soon as possible so I could get it done and submitted and completed so that I can prep for March. Really want to be mindful about it and go about my months and my weeks very intentionally so that I'm setting myself up for success. I have laundry to do. Also need to edit for content that's due today to a brand. But also, I just posted my vlog from August. This was from August of last year, 2025. My clips have just been sitting in my files and I just didn't get around to editing it. And I was like, you know what? Let me just edit it. Let me warm up my muscles. I need to edit for a brand and submit it. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Look at my vlog.
You on the YouTube?
This is from August. Say hi to the vlog. John's back from work. So when he comes back. Scoot! She said meow. I just made fried rice. And now we're watching Priscilla. We're finishing it. Ow! Excuse me, fat boy. I'm just cleaning the kitchen and then steeping some chamomile tea. And then gonna get ready for bed. It's 9:18. I wanna try waking up early tomorrow. We'll see if that happens. This chamomile I picked up from Home Goods. It's by Lifestyle Gourmet and it is so good. It tastes like Earl Grey. So hopefully they didn't mess up the packaging or anything because I really think it tastes like Earl Grey, but hopefully it truly is chamomile because that's what the packaging said.
Yeah, you've been biting my briefs.
Onto the main couch, she didn't go in it. I think she likes it on there.
Well,